Hi, this is Bishop Tom Dowd, presenting a video on behalf of Development and Peace to encourage all the members of our diocese to participate in the 2023 Share Lent campaign with the theme, Stand for the Land. This is a theme which all of us here in the Diocese of Sault Ste. Marie, it's one that we should be able to relate to quite easily. I think, for example, of our experience here in Sudbury with all the mines. These mines have been a source of great resources, great wealth, revenue for our people. But we know there was a time when it also led to a lot of pollution. They say there was a time in the life of Sudbury when, honestly, it looked like the surface of the moon. There weren't a lot of trees around. It was really quite bare. I think also of our Indigenous brothers and sisters. Elliott Lake is also a mining town, source of uranium. But pollution from the tailings, etc., got into the Serpent River, a major water source for the people of Serpent River First Nation. For a long time, they weren't able to drink that water. There was also an acid plant in Cutler that made sulfuric acid, which was necessary for the processing of the uranium ore. But when the plant was closed, there was still a lot of pollution in the ground. And the cleanup, the time and the effort that it took, and is it really done yet? That's another example from our own experience. I think also of Sturgeon Falls, the community that we often drive through if we're going along Highway 17. Carries the name because of the fish, the sturgeon. But we don't catch sturgeon there anymore. It was overfished. We were a major source of different kinds of fish products that went all around North America, and yet now it's all gone. Proper resource management, the way we live in conjunction with the environment around us, this affects us and has affected us in our diocese. Our history helps us to understand this theme from Development and Peace. Now, happily, there are times when situations have been corrected. I think now of Sudbury, there are a lot of trees all around. I'm told 10 million trees have been planted around here. So it's not the way it was before. But this takes will, and it also takes money. It costs a lot of money to fix these things once they've come in. Cleanup of an industrial site, and the patience that's required to let nature recover. All of this continues to affect the way we live. Now let's think about other countries. Let's think about countries that don't share in the kind of development and wealth that Canada has. Countries that are poor, that require revenue in order to make their societies work. Countries that are often affected by corruption or a legal system that just isn't ready and adapted to deal with these kinds of situations. And think about historic situations that even today still require cleanup. Who's going to clean it up? Who's going to pay for that? And if situations continue to evolve like that, it's going to be an issue for the future as well. So, stand for the land. The theme of Development and Peace is honestly not about the physical land so much as it's about the societies that live there. In French, the theme this year is Solidaire pour la terre, in solidarity for the earth. Stand for the land is another way of translating it, but I like the French theme because it shows solidarity is about us working together in our own diocese and working together even across the planet, being in solidarity with each other, not just for the environment, but for the people who live in it and for the proper, sustainable development of all peoples. And so I encourage all the members of our diocese to be involved in this year's Development and Peace campaign. It's a theme that should resonate with our own experience and the experience of our faith. It's inscribed in a greater theme for Development and Peace called Create Hope. This building of hope is something that is a deeply Christian value. And so let us all take part in Share Lent this year. Together, let us stand for the land, stand for the people who live in all those lands, in our diocese and across the world. God bless you all, and I wish you a blessed Lent and a very happy Easter when that time comes. Easter, the season of hope, is prepared by Lent. Let's prepare.